same people want to embrace it. Think you call this something like that? So the image quality is completely different. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Nintendo first began manufacturing card games.
Gambling was used for that. However, in the
Throughout human history, the desire for fun has always existed and is undeniable. However, for us, it was a particularly popular game, and we always tried to keep its success under control.
Even though the influential people of the time have repeatedly tried to suppress the boom of Karuta, you know. So basically, I think it's mainly support.
Because the core of Japanese society, the comfort system, was hidden in every game.
This is what they call
It is considered that only work and seriousness are work.
Around, work and study. Playing is not good. Play is evil. Japan has also entered a period of high growth, and various forms of play are emerging.
Economic progress has increased the likelihood of diversifying fun. Since 1965, we needed to develop new games to meet our customers' desires.
So we go back to various things from
By 1975, we had created the foundation for Famicom.
It's good to have something to put underneath.
We are expanding the world of games with computers and audiovisuals.
The world of audiovisuals using computers is beginning. Let's try to realize it in the world of play.
So that's where we're heading.
Hangkon is a term for a home TV game that we created.
The Famicom is a video game that can be played at home using a television device.
It is referred to as a cartridge or cassette.
The software can be loaded onto a plastic cartridge connected to a console that is connected to the microwave.
This is a console. It is divided into two parts. The Nogon currently sold in Japan is at the regular
The Famicom
price.
costs
It's
approximately
okay
14,800 yen,
So this
which is about 125 euros in
Famicom,
Japan.
right? The Super Famicom is
We
now,
are currently
if we have a
developing
smartphone,
an inexpensive model,
that's the kind
but
of
the Super
situation it is.
Famicom is
Relying
over
too much
200
on it
yen.
changes me, and it turns into a different kind of software.
When the console
So
is
it's no
changed,
longer a
people
problem.
need to buy new games.
Yes, thank you.
For that reason, the
meal.
console remains as it
The
is,
price of the
and new
machine
game
that
cartridges
changes
are
the
developed.
prices is determined by that. It
We
is
set the
interesting
price
to
based
raise
on
the
the
low
normal
price
amount
with
for
that.
children.
That's why
We always
they
develop
were
new
sold
games based
out.
on this amount.
It's $1 million job.
At Nintendo, play and work are one and the same. We demoed through our in-house play testers. Do they play better than children?
Compared to normal body temperature,
More than children.
It's about the same.
Venice was,
was like
for
this
far
until
too
recently.
long like a child.
I think
Nintendo
games
cannot
aren't
create works
made
for a
with
specific
just
type of player. We have something for everyone.
Enthusiasts in mind.
No.
entering the most sacred place. New games are developed here. Nintendo's flair is that the size is only known for the games that appear on the monitors. We only stop in specific rooms. There, I meet Super Mario's dad.
I'm Miyamoto.
I am Miyamoto. I am 40 years old.
Pretty good.
How did the creators of Super Mario come about?
In that context, while being a small character, we are trying to create.
I wanted to create a special figure,
so that I can manage.
So I thought about an Italian from the snow belt. The figure needed to be very small and hard to see in the video.
For example, why is that shape actually?
Oops. Like the mouth.
So it surpassed the proportions of the mouth,
so while deceiving
nose,
those aspects,
eyes,
the painter also
and
tries to make a
eyes.
distinctive
In order to create an easy-to-see figure, we have to practice the trick. As a result, he brought a top of the head, a big nose, and a tip of the nose. Thank you for watching today.
Super Mario is known all over the world. We made a movie with him. Can you believe that Super Mario has become as famous as Mickey Mouse?
They often share these kinds
Many people think of it as something like the media's idea of a suction.
To masks. And we are
looking forward to it.
I'll withdraw.
Mickey Mouse is 50 years old. Super Mario should also turn 50.
This is my first time.
Thank you for watching.
Having an equal conversation with Mickey.
The competition in the market is very intense. What do you think?
The competition between manufacturers and consumers is the most important.
It's more about.
It is not about competing with other companies. The quality of new games changes significantly compared to old
games. We don't really
games.
think about the creators. Basically, we just focus on whether the next thing we make is better or more interesting than the last. Yeah, so
today, children need to enter the sports association. They can receive support. Parents always encourage them. Their time is limited.
Presentation that's already on the schedule.
Right?
Even at school, children think about video games. When they think about video games, they engage in fantasy about things that are not in front of them. Of course, we need to think about how to raise them, but it helps them grow, right?
It's not about learning.
I think it's very good.
But it's important for human growth, including education, you know. So we think it's good. I think
in America and Canada, Super Mario sold 120,000 copies in 3 days. While in Japan, it sold 30,000 copies. Every 3 families are playing the game.
On this matter. To put it simply, they say they brought about
we are asking questions about who our buyers are and what they want.
Who is there and what kind of people are sponsoring them?
It is increasing even more.
Are you still as creative as before?
Well, I'm not scared of it myself.
That is a big concern for me. The vision is grand. At Nintendo, the cost of software development is almost limitless. If I had worked on my own, I wouldn't have been able to take on a big risk. It's a bit scary. Of course, sometimes I ask myself questions as a manager or creative person.
Takes on the risk, right? So it becomes unclear if they're managing or creating things.
Tsubomi. Do you still draw by yourself?
In English.
Yes, sometimes.
That's what it says here.